I have a friend who has some special needs, and she might need help at the polls. With me now is Danae Rivera Marasco, Communications and Community Outreach Coordinator at the Orange County Supervisor of Elections, to explain what those services might be. And Danae, welcome to Active Lifestyles.
Thank you for having me.
And you know, we were just chatting off camera. I had no idea all of the various services, which we're going to touch on, for Orange County voters. Now, maybe somebody's new to Orange County and they have this special need. An election is coming up. So, you know, can you touch on a couple of areas that really can help those folks go ahead and vote?
Absolutely. Well, there are plenty of options in Orange County, regardless of your ability as a voter. So whether it's a language barrier or a visual impairment or a mobility issue, you have options to vote your ballot.
So, of course, we've talked about, you know, the different ways to vote, whether it's a mail-in ballot. And now, is there some help with folks for a mail-in ballot?
Absolutely. For the vote-by-mail ballot, you can have anybody help you with your ballot in your home that you trust, or we also have now an accessible vote-by-mail ballot for those with visual impairments or disabilities that they just have to contact our office to request that, and that allows them to vote their vote-by-mail ballot privately, securely in their home.
Oh, that's perfect. So I know we have early voting, but then that day of the election, lots of folks like to vote on that particular day. If someone does have a disability or they have a special need, what are some of the options that are available?
Yes, well, during early voting or on election day at the polling place, you can ask a poll worker for assistance. You can bring someone with you to assist you, whether it's assistance with language or with marking your ballot. Or we have an express vote, which allows those with disabilities to vote still privately and securely. It's a machine that has a privacy screen. Users are able to go through their ballot with a keypad that has buttons and braille. They can also use headphones to listen to the ballot in English or in Spanish. They can change the contrast. They can zoom in to the ballot to see it better. So there's a lot of options at the polling place.
That's just amazing, because I saw this about express vote, but I had no idea that all of those options really are available. Now, is that just at the Supervisor of Elections office, or would it be at different precincts? Do you have to kind of check?
No, the express vote is available at all early voting centers and every single polling place on election day.
Oh, so whether, you know, wherever you are going to vote, whether it is at the elections office or one of those early voting locations, or your home precinct, you have that option.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's terrific. Now, we also have folks in nursing homes and assisted living facilities. So what is their option for voting?
Well, we reach out to all of the supervised voting facilities, which are the nursing homes, assisted living facilities in Orange County, and give them the option to schedule supervised voting, which allows us to bring the vote-by-mail ballots for those residents to the facilities and provide them assistance from our staff if they need it with marking their ballot or reading their ballot to them.
So now you've been with the elections office for about 4 years, you mentioned this.
A little more than 4 years, yes.
And so, you know, what else does your job entail?
Well, we also do a lot of outreach to inform the community about options such as these and help them register to vote, going to community events, providing demonstrations about Express Vote, for example, really being involved in the community to let them know their rights and responsibilities and options as voters.
We always like to make it as easy as possible for folks to vote. So
Absolutely.
That's so important. So Danae, thanks so much for giving us this great information.
Not a problem. Thank you for having me.
And I'll have to tell my friend that there really are a lot of easier ways to vote here in Orange County. We'll be back.